Have you ever felt like no matter how much you clean your house, never stays tidy? This is a problem many people face, especially when things keep piling up without a clear solution. But after trying out many methods, I've discovered some simple yet highly effective tips to keep your living space clean without constant reorganization. In this video, I'll share 10 easy-to-apply cleaning tips that will help you maintain a neat home without spending too much time on it. These tips have been tried by many and have shown surprising results, saving time, reducing stress, and eliminating the need to start over again. With these tips, you won't have to face the never-ending pileup of stuff in your home. And the first tip will completely change the way you think about cleaning. Don't miss it. Let's start with a situation you've probably faced no matter how much you clean. It always feels like your home is still a mess. Do you know what I mean? Don't worry, there's a simple way to completely change your cleaning routine starting today. One of the reasons why our homes never seem tidy is because we often clean in a rush or try to tackle the whole house in one go. This is a surefire way to feel exhausted and never really see clear results. Instead of cleaning all day, try dedicating just 15 to 30 minutes each day to cleaning a small area of your home. Focus on just one task at a time. Don't try to do everything all at once. For example, every morning I set aside 15 minutes before starting my workday to clean the living room. I begin by picking up random items like books, magazines, or toys, and organizing them into a basket or putting them away. After that, I quickly wipe down the table and sweep the floor. Once I'm done, the living room is clean and tidy, and I feel so much more at ease in the space. Similarly, I spend an additional 15 minutes in the evening cleaning the kitchen, washing dishes, and wiping down the countertops after every meal. Just 15-30 minutes a day, and the kitchen stays clean, and I don't have to worry about a pile of dishes the next morning. Do you know why this method works? Because when you tackle cleaning in short bursts like this, you don't feel overwhelmed or exhausted. Plus, it helps maintain a tidy living space long-term without needing to dedicate hours to it. This is how you keep your home clean without having to do it all at once, which can often feel like too much. And the next tip will help you solve a common problem when things get scattered around after each use and your home feels like a battlefield. Let's move on to the next tip to find out. And coming up next, I'll be sharing some of the little talked about things about cleaning a house full of clutter. These tips can help you avoid mistakes and save time when you embark on a major cleaning project. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Now back to today's content. Let's move on to a common problem many of us face: things piling up after each use, making the house always feel messy. Have you ever felt too tired to clean right after using something, and then the clutter just keeps multiplying? The simplest solution to this is cleaning right after use. The method is very simple. Instead of waiting for everything to pile up, just act immediately. For example, while cooking and waiting for the water to boil, you can wash a few dishes. Or when gathering clothes to do laundry, if you see a few items you no longer need, throw them out right away. These small actions will help keep your space neat and prevent you from worrying about a pile of things later. Do you know why this works so well? Because cleaning right after use saves you time and reduces the stress of dealing with a mess at the end of the day. Just a few minutes right then, and everything becomes tidy, and you won't have to worry about cleaning a whole pile of things later. Now let's move on to the next tip, which will help you handle new items coming into your home without making the space feel overwhelmed. We've all been there. New items flood into the house, whether it's from shopping gifts or deliveries. Before you know it, your home feels cluttered and you're overwhelmed with stuff. So how can you deal with these new items right away without making your space feel crowded? The solution is simple. Create a temporary space for new items as soon as they arrive. This gives you a chance to sort through them, find a proper place for each, and decide what to keep or discard. For example, when packages arrive, set up a specific spot like a table or shelf to place them. Take a few minutes to go through them before they spread out all over your home. Similarly, when you buy new clothes, don't just toss them in the closet right away. Put them in a designated area to sort later, rather than letting them pile up. This method keeps you from being overwhelmed by stuff that doesn't have a place yet. Why does this work? Creating a temporary space allows you to deal with new items in an organized way, without immediately making your home feel chaotic. It helps you stay on top of things, so you don't end up with a pile of items that's hard to manage later. Now let's move on to the next tip, which will help you tackle the growing pile of items you don't really need anymore. Next, let's address a common problem we all face when decluttering, not knowing which items to throw away and which to keep. Your living space gets filled with things you no longer use, and that can feel overwhelming. Now we'll learn how to sort items smartly to keep your space organized. The method is simple. Sort your items into 3 piles for easy handling. First, place items that need to be thrown away in one pile. These are things that can't be reused or are too worn out. Next, gather items you no longer need but are still in good condition and place them in the donate pile. Finally, for the items you want to keep but need to organize, put them in the Rehome pile to be placed in their proper spot. For example, when decluttering the living room, I place unread magazines in the donate pile, old toys no longer play with in the trash pile, and things like pillows and blankets in the Rehome pile. Sorting like this allows me to clearly see what I really need and makes it easier to get the space tidier quickly. This method helps prevent that overwhelming feeling. You'll immediately know what to keep, what to throw away, and what can be donated. Not only does this save time, but it also keeps your living space neat and organized with little effort. Now let's move on to the next tip, which will help you maintain a clean space without needing to declutter constantly. Now, let's take a look at a very common situation. You keep items just because you think I might need it later, but in the end, they just take up space and never get used. Have you ever felt that way? Let me show you how to get rid of those never needed items and make your living space feel more spacious. The method is simple. Don't keep items just because you think you might need them in the future, because those items often never get used and only take up space. Instead, look at items that haven't been used in a long time and ask yourself if they're truly necessary. If not, throw them away or donate them to free up space in your home. I got rid of old clothes I thought I might wear again, but hadn't used in months. Or old electronics I never used, I donated or tossed them. After getting rid of everything, my space felt so much more open and breathable. This method works because it not only helps you keep your space clean and organized, but also prevents you from facing clutter that just takes up space and never gets used. Plus, it saves you time from having to clean things you don't really need. Now let's move on to the next tip, which will help you keep your bathroom clean and organized with just a few simple steps. Now let's move on to tip 6. Have you ever stepped into your bathroom and felt overwhelmed by all the products scattered around? Sometimes a little bit of organization can make this space feel so much cleaner and more comfortable. If you've been facing this issue, try this tip to transform your bathroom into a clean space with just a few simple steps. That's cleaning your bathroom and organizing products. The method is simple. Organize bathroom products into clear categories. Start by removing any expired or ineffective products. Then group items by their use, like toothpaste, body wash, shampoo, and other personal care items. Place these items in small baskets or shelves to make them easier to find. I created separate areas for beauty products and hygiene products. Shampoo and body wash bottles are neatly organized by type, and smaller items like soap or body lotion are placed in small containers for easy access. This method helps me save time every time I step into the bathroom, as I no longer have to spend time searching for items. Why is this method effective? When you organize your bathroom products, you'll notice the space feels more open and pleasant. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by cluttered items, you'll find it easier to use and maintain a clean, organized space. Now let's move on to the next tip, which will help you tackle those chaotic areas in your home and organize your space effectively. Now we come to tip 7. There are areas in the house that, despite all your efforts, always seem to be a mess. Have you ever felt like these areas are constantly chaotic, leaving you unsure of where to even begin? Try this simple method to organize those spaces and turn them into clean, functional areas once and for all. That's tackling the chaotic areas and organizing the space. The method is simple. Choose one specific chaotic area in your home and start cleaning it step by step. You don't have to clean everything at once. Just pick one area and handle it from start to finish. Begin by getting rid of items you no longer need, such as old papers, broken items, or things you never use. Then organize the remaining items by putting them in their proper place to avoid taking up too much space and to make them easy to find. For example, when I cleaned my desk, I started by throwing out all the papers I no longer needed. Then I organized things like pens, notebooks, phone, and laptop, placing them into separate drawers so they're always in the right spot. Items like pens went into a small container, notebooks into a specific drawer, and I kept the space neat and tidy. This method helps me maintain an organized workspace without feeling overwhelmed. Why is this method effective? When you face the chaotic area directly and tackle it piece by piece, you'll realize the space isn't as cluttered as you thought, and the cleaning process becomes quicker. This method helps you stay organized and maintain a clean space without feeling tired or overwhelmed. Now let's move on to the next tip, which will help you effectively organize your kids' toys and reduce clutter. Finally, let's address a common problem that most people face even after spending the whole day cleaning. You still don't feel satisfied because your house doesn't feel truly clean. Cleaning can leave you feeling tired, and you never seem to get the results you want. So how can you feel satisfied after every cleaning session? Try applying this tip. That's bringing a sense of satisfaction into cleaning. The method is simple. Create a sense of accomplishment after each cleaning session by breaking down tasks and focusing on the areas you've completed. Instead of trying to clean the entire house in one go, break the work down into smaller sections. After finishing, take a moment to rest and enjoy the space you've cleaned. This will help you feel satisfied and keep you motivated to tackle other areas. For example, after I finish cleaning a space like the kitchen or living room, I take a few minutes to admire the cleaned area. I always feel happy and relieved when the dining table countertops or floors are spotless. These small moments help me keep my motivation up for the next round of cleaning. Why is this method effective? When you experience the satisfaction of a completed task, you're more likely to stay motivated. Instead of seeing cleaning as a tiring chore, you'll feel accomplished and be more motivated to maintain a clean, organized space every day. The next tip is use vertical storage to maximize space. In smaller spaces, utilizing vertical storage can help you keep things organized without taking up too much floor space. However, many people struggle with limited space and often without proper organization, clutter tends to accumulate quickly. If this sounds familiar, using vertical storage can be a simple yet highly effective solution. The method is simple. Use shelves or wall-mounted racks to store items, which allows you to take advantage of vertical space without crowding the room. For example, you can place a shelf in your living room to hold books or use a rack in the kitchen to store spices and cooking utensils. Instead of leaving things out on counters or the floor, organizing them on shelves frees up space and makes the room feel bigger. Why does this work? By using vertical storage, you reduce clutter and make the most of your space. It helps keep the room feeling open and airy, and when everything has a designated place, it's easier to stay organized without taking up more space. One common issue many people face is the clutter that builds up because things aren't put back in their proper place right after use. You might feel like your home is always messy even after cleaning, and the reason is that small items accumulate throughout the day. But here's a simple habit that can help prevent this: put things away immediately after using them. The method is simple. Make it a habit to put things back in their designated spots as soon as you're done using them. For example, after using your phone, place it on a shelf. After taking off your shoes, put them in the closet or on a shoe rack. By doing this right away, you'll prevent clutter from building up and keep your home organized with minimal effort. Why does this work? When you make putting things away a routine, it keeps the clutter from piling up and overwhelming you. It also saves you time on cleaning later because everything is already in its place, and you won't have to worry about misplacing things. So we've covered some great tips to help you maintain a tidy and organized living space. Cleaning doesn't have to feel overwhelming if you break it down and build consistent habits every day. I hope these tips make it easier for you to keep your home clean and clutter-free. If you're ready to tackle something even bigger where cleaning becomes a real journey, I'm going to share some things that no one tells you about cleaning a hoarded house. These insights can help you avoid common mistakes and save you time when taking on a major cleaning project. Be sure to check out the next video.